matchups always elevate the pressure. The heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly if that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Arizona State Sun Devils, Mountain America Stadium in Tempe. As we'll see, the winners of 5 straight, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Power football with the run. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Let's take a wide view for a second of Kansas State. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these 2 teams.
Going to throw it over the top of the knee. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Quarterback on the keeper. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Open space at the 25. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State.
How about that first drive? The hardest thing to do in college football is win on the road. They're the underdog, coming into a hostile environment. What do? Possession 1, go right down the field and shut everybody in this building up.
K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Grab near the sticks. It's Oakland. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up. Going for the goal line. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Wildcats.
This offense is...
And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Look out, he's got room. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
Quick completion on the out. Quick step and go. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Makes the grab. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Kansas State. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field.
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Takes the handoff. It's Briggs. Makes his man miss. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. The play action fake. slings it downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. What a dynamic play on that last one. Flips the field, and they've got it 1st and 10 from the 28. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to...
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
I love the awareness by the defense.
And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Rushes on him. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Makes a grab for a big play. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Wildcats. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
And so many times the safeties tell the tape, and that's what QBs are studying and reading, and he drops back, and you can tell he sees his receiver coming from the right side, and he knows exactly where he's going to end up with that post, pushes the ball down the field for the big play.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. He'll throw it. Wide open downfield. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Kansas State quick to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad. He's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Kansas State.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what...
Turning on the Jets. Got a 1st down. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Wildcats. And the route is on.
And this offense picks up...
Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick pass on the fly motion. Shakes off the defender. Turning it on. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. The Wildcats just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
Well, this quarterback has found a really nice rhythm here on this drive. He just looks dialed in. He's doing a great job in the pre-snap, seeing the safety rotation, and that time saw the one-on-one matchup to take a shot, and he hit it. He's in a really, really nice groove right now.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Wants to go up top. Looking to the end zone. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. So it's 1st and 10 after that costly defensive penalty on 4th down. He'll pull it on the read. Nice move to pick up yardage. Oh, another great move. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
And that is picture perfect by this quarterback. Nice job running the option, seeing he's not covered. Nobody's taking him. They didn't play that responsibility, and he chews up yards and makes the huge play.
Fires to the middle. Right on the money. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. That's the end of the period, and Kansas State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a... They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that.
He'll do it himself. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And that's exactly what the defense wants you to do. Go east-west, and the quarterback gets strung out, doesn't pull the trigger and really make a decision. You'd like to see him stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, get more of a plus yardage on this play. Nice job by the defense.
They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. They're going back to the ground. Breaks into the open. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Back to pass. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Grab near the marker. It's Godfrey. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Duke. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
As a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. So now it's 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. Creates a little space. Makes a man miss. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Wildcats!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because
they've got a 1st down here to open the period. Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. The sweet feet buy a little time. That quarterback was doing his best Houdini, escaping in the backfield, but the defense finally gets to him. And the Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
Looking to scramble. Showing all kinds of confidence in that arm, throwing back to the right. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. Got his man downfield. It's a running room. Inside the 30. He's at the top. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
And how about the tight end showing off the athletic ability? Does a great job.
Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive.
Let's go!
They want to run this quarterback. He's in open space downfield. There he goes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand.
He unleashes a long one. Got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive.
Get set!
To the air on first down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped offside.
Offside, defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
They'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. It's 1st and 5.
Green 25.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see their...
What a job to lay out and make the catch. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. They'll run play action. He rifles one deep down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Touchdown, Kansas State! And they add 6 more to that trip to the house.
Man, it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right now.
And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Oh, he's got a chance. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And the runner is down, and so is the flag.
Pass interference. Offense.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. That's not the way you'd like to start this set of downs. It's now 1st and 20. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Fighting off the defender. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day with that pass. He goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
Looking downfield on first down. He'll pull it down and run. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as...
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they take it in for 6 more points. Going to the running game. Oh, he's got some space. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. The Wildcats, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Snagged out of the air. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State! He has been surgical, precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument. The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting to drive from their own 1. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Wildcats have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Quarterback will keep it. Makes one man miss. Oh, he's still got more. Gashing the knee on the right. The 30. At the 20. Touchdown, Wildcats. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
If I'm a DC, I'm throwing my clip here. I'm throwing my hands up in the air. What do you want me to do? I mean, this is unbelievable, having a guy this dynamic at the quarterback spot that can take it 50-plus and make it look that easy. You stop.
K-State has the ball back and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Quick pass on the jet motion. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. On 1st and goal, let's see what Kansas State calls. Big fella moving. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas State. They are finishing the deal. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Gives it on the option. At the 35, he's loose. Turning it on. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Wildcats! How about this back staying on track
This has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on.
The Wildcats, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Wildcats just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking to buy time. Unloads to the wideout. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down.
I feel like this guy's having one of those games. It happens maybe once in your life. He's just been open everywhere on the field. He's been lighting up the scoreboard. He's turning these defenders around. They just simply can't cover him.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column.
On the double.
On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15.
Igloo.
Quarterback on the keeper. Headed to the end zone. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. Quick toss. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
They'll go to the ground. They needed that extra space as he bangs his way to the 14.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been... They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Set on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D-linemen and line.
Open field on the right. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
We always talk about yak, and that was third and very manageable. They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, just trying to pick up a simple first. But when you've got playmakers like that can do things after the catch, any play could be an explosive one, and you saw it right there. Tremendous job getting it to him early, and he does the rest.
Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15.
Touchdown, Kansas State! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Gonna take a shot at this DB. Makes the catch. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short.
I love when you back the defense off. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
Guys, it's Kansas State who carries the lead into the quarter break. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Try to march their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble.
K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. And this run won't give them any more room to operate, but at least they avoided the safety. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to the ground game on the left. Runs through a tackle. Works his way for 3 and gets him out to the 5-yard line.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Did the work himself. Out of bounds at the 17. Big pickup there, not only in yardage, but it gives him some breathing room. Kansas State back at it after picking up the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got him downfield. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Got it behind the line. It's Oakland. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Wants to throw it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Wildcats didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Quickly to the tight end. Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Here's 1st and goal, and a touchdown here might put this thing out of reach by halftime. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Kansas State. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll pull it on the read. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Wildcats!
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well. Offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking to throw on 1st down. Dances away. Lets it fly. And they can't make the connection. Kansas and K-State have been battling for well over a century, many times sort of on the fringes of the spotlight, if not completely out of it in college football. But man, he's taking the shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He leaves it with the back. Got enough for the 1st. Oh, what a cut! Nothing but green grass down the middle. He's at the slippery slide. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. He's going to take off. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick him up.
Looking for a huge play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Using his legs to buy some time. At the 45, on his way. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble.
A lot of room to the right. He stopped just short of the goal line at the one. An explosive play has him set up. The huge explosive play put him right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. He'll do it himself. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Kansas State. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first.
K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. And even after that last score, still working with a great big cushion. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Sends it downfield. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Wildcats! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation that
let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. This is a designed run. Got the first down. Looking for more. Smacks it with the stiff arm. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground.
You know, you talk so much about QBs, right? And having to make really good decisions. There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his head down, and he took off and went running and generated an explosive play for the offense.
And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by...
And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State. The lead gets bigger here in the fourth quarter, and their run continues, about to go 8-0.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal.
And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field.
3:25.
They'll give it to the back. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get...
There he goes! Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
Got the first down and more. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Wildcats will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback adapting. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
And how about this quarterback, man? He's showing you a little bit of everything. He's had a great day throwing the football, spinning it around, scoring touchdowns, and now shows you he can pick them up and put them down, scrambling for the first down. He's had a day where he's really showing you he can do all things on the football field.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the cornerback coming up, sticking his face in the fan, and making a play? You love to see DBs tackle like that.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
With that last touchdown,
the Wildcats take this year's Sunflower Showdown after handling the Jayhawks, and the Governor's Cup will find a home in the Little Apple. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
offense.